Hello friends. Welcome everyone to Portraits of Fame channel.
Oh, my love.
Let's delve into the story of the acclaimed actress Demi Moore. Ghost propelled her to fame, but she was ultimately expelled from Hollywood following scandalous events. Those memorable scenes still resonate with us. In the 80s and 90s, Demi Moore represented the fresh face of Hollywood on a promising trajectory to stardom. However, her participation in the movie Striptease hastened the conclusion of her film career, departing earlier than anticipated for the Ghost star. Demi was also responsible for voicing the character Esmeralda in Disney's animated film The Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1996.
It was a world he only dreamed about.
I'd never fit in out there.
Until he met Esmeralda.
Come with me.
You're right. I'll go. Way to go, lovable.
In addition to her acting career, her personal life has been a subject of extensive media coverage, particularly her marriages to actors Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher. What would have happened to her life and career? But before we continue, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss out on valuable information like this today, okay? In her memoir, Inside Out, Demi Moore unveils a distressing chapter of her life. She shares that her mother, Virginia King, would often take her to bars at the tender age of 15, seeking the attention of men. Shockingly, her mother exploited the actress's beauty, going so far as to engage in prostitution on her behalf. Unaware of the true nature of these encounters, all Demi Moore witnessed was a stranger arriving at her doorstep with $500 paying for an intimate encounter. Essentially, her own mother was effectively renting her out. By the age of 16, she made the decision to leave home with her boyfriend and embarked on a career in modeling during the early 1980s. Under the pseudonym Vivian Polantier, she even posed nude. This is a deeply troubling account of Demi Moore's early experiences, revealing the harrowing extent of her mother's exploitation. Fortunately, the path you chose for your life didn't last long. Demi grew up in a turbulent environment and had to deal with a poor childhood, alcoholism in the family, divorce, and the suicide of her stepfather when she was only 18 years old. A positive influence in her life to become an actress came from a neighbor who would also achieve success, Nastasia Kinski. In a narrative on the show In Hollywood True Story, Nastasia shared how Demi helped with book revisions and how it made her realize her true passion for acting. Demi Moore had minor roles in shows like General Hospital.
Hi, I'm Laura Spencer.
Funny, you look just like Miss Star Eyes. I'm Jackie Templeton. I hope I haven't come at a bad time.
Oh, no, of course not. Please come in.
Wow, lovely little boat you have here.
She soon found love alongside Fred Moore, an individual with whom she shared her surname. He was her first love and the person she married, despite being unfaithful on the eve of the wedding. The actress then made her debut on the big screen with the film Choices of Destiny.
Hi, John.
Oh, hi, Cora.
I heard about your big score Saturday night.
Oh, well, you know how it is.
Yeah, that's not what Susie said. Oh, by the way, you forgot these balloons under the pillow.
However, she still needed to stand out in Hollywood, in a world as competitive as the film industry. How could she not feel threatened by faces so attractive and renowned in the industry? Her insecurities led her to seek refuge in alcohol and drugs, and at the age of 21, her agent advised her to seek rehabilitation to protect her career. That's when Bruce Willis entered Demi Moore's life. By that time, the actor was already well known in the industry. They met at a movie premiere, and as expected, Moore's beauty impressed Bruce. He said, "I fell in love with her even before I spoke to her." He bought her a drink, they talked, and 4 months later, they got married in Las Vegas. They welcomed their first daughter, Rumor. The couple's careers were taking off. The cameras loved them, and Demi Moore was at the peak of her professional success. However, she didn't feel completely satisfied. The success of Ghost marked a definitive moment in the actress's life. With the film, the pressure on her increased significantly. Fame and attention consumed her, and more films followed, such as Indecent Proposal and G.I. Jane. She emerged as a symbol of sexual appeal at the time, but internally she didn't feel that way. In her marriage, she also faced difficulties, despite already having a family with 2 other daughters, Scout and Tallulah. I don't believe I'm a big Hollywood movie star. My professional journey has been notably slow. I'm certainly not included in the group of A-list superstars. I don't know if that achievement will ever happen, she stated at the time. Her personal life was a mess, but that was unknown to the public. Furthermore, she faced the decline of her career with the film Striptease, which earned her the highest payment ever received by an actress in Hollywood, a check worth over $12 million for the lead role. However, that didn't mean the film was a success. It only grossed $13 million at the box office and received 6 Razzie Awards, including Worst Picture and Worst Actress. Neither the criticism nor Demi Moore's nude scenes with implants could salvage her reputation. She became the least beloved in Hollywood, and one of the Disney executives expressed their distress regarding her role in G.I. Jane, for which she had signed a multi-million-dollar contract worth $50 million.
Question, Lieutenant. No reason not to answer unless you want to bleed. What is your father's name?
Dad.
You hungry, O'Neill? What's your favorite food, honey? Maybe we could get you something to eat.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham.
Over time, Demi Moore crossed paths with Ashton Kutcher. They became engaged, and the age difference was not an obstacle for them to live their love intensely. At that time, she was 40 years old and he was only 25. I wish I could turn back time and experience youth with him in a more intense way than I ever could, even when I was, for example, 20 years old, she expressed. However, when they least expected it, they faced the painful loss of a child. From that moment on, Demi Moore became excessively concerned about her physical appearance and became involved in addiction to plastic surgery due to the pressures of Hollywood, which discriminated against her because of her age. The actress, since the movie Indecent Proposal, was no longer considered a candidate for leading and sexy roles. Her love life collapsed again when Ashton Kutcher's infidelities came to light. The couple eventually opted for divorce. And that wasn't all. Her daughters also distanced themselves from her due to her serious alcohol problem. I wanted her to show me that I am important enough for her to want to recover. I want her to demonstrate that being present in my life is worth more than any drug or any man, confessed one of her daughters. Demi Moore was hospitalized due to a seizure caused by the abuse of prescribed medications. She lost a significant amount of weight and was diagnosed with anorexia. Few directors showed interest in her, and she went 3 years without acting in films or only doing 1 film per year, which didn't achieve as much success as before. However, the difficulties she faced did not prevent her from reaching out to those in need. Over the years, she became involved in various causes, from fighting against AIDS to battling cancer. Despite criticism and personal challenges, she continued to show support and empathy. Although she received praise for her actions, in 2012, a video went viral and further damaged her image. She was accused of child abuse due to footage recorded in 1982 during the celebration of a cast member's 15th birthday on General Hospital, one of the first series she acted in. In the video, Demi Moore gave 3 kisses on the mouth to Philip Tanzini, a young actor.
Jim Morrison still lives for all you people out there. Morrison is alive!
The age difference was evident, and she faced harsh criticism for it. Although the footage was captured by the entertainment program Entertainment Tonight, it only became widely known in 2012.
Now where are we supposed to go to sit?
You can sit right over there.
Thank you very much.
Okay, one more time.
We do love him, and I love them.
If you think it's for the publicity, you're out of your mind.
Absolutely, because he's one of my most favorite people.
Tanzini never commented on the video, as it was not a significant issue for him at the time. In a new golden era of Hollywood, with young stars emerging, Demi Moore was forgotten by the entertainment industry. However, it seems that she has shifted her priorities. She is focused on herself and her new partner, Daniel Hom, a successful Swiss chef. She publicly acknowledged her romance with the 47-year-old gastronome for the first time on her Instagram in March 2022. But as of the time of our video's closure, we also found out that this relationship has ended. Demi Moore has also put an end to the nearly year-long relationship. According to the American magazine Variety, in an interview with Bruce Willis's wife, they stated that she is doing well after the breakup and now enjoying her family. Furthermore, she is very active on her social media, promoting her latest projects and showcasing her enviable figure at 60 years old. If you're also a big fan of Demi Moore, leave a comment wishing her happiness. Well, if you found it interesting and liked the information, then take a few seconds of your time to share it with your friends and family. And don't forget that here you'll find news and stories about famous people and celebrities. A big hug. Until the next video, bye-bye.